their priority is not the same as what should have been the priority of their own people. But here is Solomon Makinde Ibadan on the matter, politics, explaining it away and say, well, if it's just as if to say it's actually about a dispute resolution, political Sharia.
I came back from Ghana to Ibadan 2 a.m. this morning. And ìgbà tí mo wo Punch, I think it was Punch, I know. They said governor lọ sí court láti lọ ṣe interpretation the Sharia panel tí wọ́n ṣe ní Ọ̀yọ́. And first, anything they've already nínú paper yẹn, that came from my chief press secretary, CPS. Yes, I've said something to Joe, but that is not my position. My position, only pé tí thank God àwọn adájọ́ wà níbí. Anything tó bá wà nínú constitution wa, we will support. However, my own interpretation, because ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ everywhere, I made a statement gba tí àti Muslim ni wọ́n wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n wá sí office. I made a statement pé look, we shouldn't encourage discord no matter how little. The interpretation lọ́dọ̀ ti tèmi ó ní pé even in our families kò ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ni à ń gbé lọ sí court. Nínú family wa àwọn èèyàn lè ní disagreement. The elders in the family, they call them wọ́n bá wọn dá sí. Tọ́lọ́ bá fún wọn yanjú, wọ́n yanjú ẹ̀. So this particular Sharia panel, my interpretation is ẹni tó bá fẹ́ patronize ẹ̀ bóyá wọ́n jẹ́ Mùsùlùmí ọ̀nà Mùsùlùmí tí wọ́n fi pé alternative dispute resolution mechanism it will help the government. It will ensure pé iye cases tó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn adájọ́ wa ó wà reduced. So we will encourage alternative dispute resolution mechanism. The only thing tí mo lè sọ ni pé if it's something to be enforced, then àwọn tó lè enforce anything ní the court recognized by the constitution. I came back from Ghana.
You see how he was struggling, right? To actually be understood, right? How he was struggling. So those of you who don't understand the Yoruba, because he was mixing the whole thing, right? But it wasn't really making any sense. So don't think you miss out on anything. Like, I didn't understand what he's saying when he switched to that Yoruba. It wasn't making any sense. He was struggling to actually make a statement in what he said. But I can help you to understand. So Seyi Makinde is saying that the statement out there where he said, there was a statement where he said there will be no Sharia courts in Oyo State. But Oyo State will only recognize what the law of Nigeria recognized as a means of dispute resolution, which is the main court. So in his own statement that is now changing, he said, well, that statement was put out by his own press secretary. Here you get now. So it wasn't him. But his own position is that if it's the Sharia, if it's just to settle dispute between people, I don't think anybody who wants to patronize them can patronize them. One thing is that we should be able to learn to understand ourselves. That's what he's saying in that video. And that is also going to fuel more conspiracy theories of how many weak men are holding important public positions, traditional stools in Yoruba land, who have already been gotten to. And only a few of them are showing themselves in the public. We have no idea how many are there. Because, you see, if you are waiting for the Fulanis to land on their cows, on their horses, or be on their bikes or their vehicles to invade Yoruba land, if that is what you are expecting, then you have no idea what you are dealing with. Because rather, what they are doing is that the demystification, the destruction, right, of Yoruba land is going to be done through the same people who are supposed to protect. Yeah, who are supposed to protect whatever it is that the Yorubas hold dear and keep them together and peaceful too, right? Once those ones have been compromised, it's just going to be a matter of time before the entire land is enslaved. How do you describe this? The Emir of Iwo. I'll tell you what it says in Yoruba. I'll say it in English, okay? Listen to this one. This one is a king in Yoruba land as well.
Ti sóríire o. Ẹ má yẹ kẹ́nìkan kan tàn yín o. Ẹ má ṣìnà o. Ọba yìí ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀sìn o. Ẹ̀sìn tó bá ti jẹ́ t'Olódùmarè ọba, òun lọ́ba máa ń ṣe. Ìwọ lòun ló lé t'Olódùmarè. Ẹ̀sìn tí ọba wa ṣe t'Olódùmarè, má látọ̀ o. Ìtàn rẹ̀ fàya. Kí ni ó yẹ kó bá ṣe? Òní ó wà á sọ pé àgbà yìí wà lọ́jà, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó rí yín bá wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ń sin bàbá yín. Kí ló yẹ kó bá ṣe? Ọba ní máa pè èèyàn sọ́nà ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba. Ọba yìí pè èèyàn sídìí òòṣà. Ọba yìí pè èèyàn sídìí àkúnlẹ̀bọ míì. Àníwọ̀ lòun rólé fọ́lọ́run ọba, ojú ti ọba títún ń rólé fún Ṣàngó, ojú tọba tí ń rólé fógún. Ọba ni ẹ ń pè é, sókò Ògún wà ní ọba ni. Ebi Ṣàngó dọ̀bálẹ̀ bẹ́ nìkan, àyè bàbá rẹ̀ ọjọba. Níbo lẹ́tí ẹ̀ tí wá gọ̀dé wípé ó kọ tí ìsókò Yorùbá. Ṣàngó ìṣòkò Yorùbá ó kọ lọ́pẹ́. Mo lẹ́yìn Yorùbá tó ti gọ̀ débi tẹ́ wá ń forí balẹ̀ fún Ṣàngó. Sáyé yín sọ, níwò ẹ̀yin ò ní bàbá tó dòòsà àkúnlẹ̀ fún abẹ́yìn. So a jẹ́ pé àjòjì ni wọ́n gbé wá ní. Ẹ má gba ẹ̀sìn tí ìsìn ti bàbá ńlá yín. Ẹ̀sìn bàbá ńlá yín lónìí yóò àti mẹ́ pé Ádámọ̀ ẹ ti sórí.
Nuisance lélẹ́yìí.
He's a king. The stool is one of the most very, very significant and symbolic, I can't even describe it, very, very historical, traditional Yoruba traditional stool. It's like original. It wasn't created by politicians or what have you. No. They've been like ancient. Iwo. So Olu Iwo. And this Mofo, this retired internet fraudster, Olu of Iwo, changed his title from being Olu Iwo to Emir of Iwo. Beat up the kingmakers. They said he was able to bribe few of the kingmakers, right, in Iwo, that finally settled for him and lied that Oracle picked Rashidi Dangbana. Immediately, Rashidi Dangbana became their king. First, he rounded up all the kingmakers, beat them up like they stole goats. True story, oh. This is not funny, oh. True story. He beat the old men, oh. I'm talking about men in their 80s, 70s, early 90s. Dangbana Rashidi, a new king, told them never to ask him to come and perform the traditional rites as a king for the Iwoze deities, right? And every time they continued to threaten him that they would dethrone him, and all of that, in there to let them know that he is a king now and he is Allah king. One of, I don't know how many of them who have died now, but I remember when the oldest guy, who they insisted, who they claimed insisted that Rashidi Dangbana must be a king. They beat him and died. I mean, they beat him to death. Old man, on no one luma. Right? True story. Now that guy, a Yoruba king, is now claiming that Yorubas, that we do not have any real tradition, that worshiping deities called ancestors is like this guy Ashash, he was supposed to be promoting the culture, the tradition of Yoruba land, the tradition, the religion of Yorubas. But he has spent all his life, since he became their king in that place, right? He has spent all his life to castigate and rubbish everything that has to do with Yoruba for his Allah. And in his palace, you will see all those bedsheet wearing, right? Dirty looking jihadists. You will see them in his palace with about 40 yards of bedsheet over their head, speaking Larubawa, while Rashidi Dangbana will be busy, right? Wrapping his, what do you call it? His Jamaican cocaine-laced weed. It's crazy, and that's a king in Yoruba land, unfortunately. There are many like him, but he just took the, it's like the Portable of all the traditional kings in Yoruba land. You know Portable, Abi? Dangbana Rashidi. So he was telling his people there that Shango, a Yoruba deity, a former Alaafin of Oyo in Yoruba land, right? And historically a Yoruba man, and he is there to say Shango, whose mother was said to have been a Nupe and father an Oyo. So they said that that was him telling everybody that Shango was from Nupe. So why would you go and carve a wood and begin to worship a Shango? So you get, that was him. He was a Yoruba. And similarly, even if it's the same with the citizens. Yesterday, we were all singing, and your mama be this you, get another one. And your mama be this you. Today, one Agbo student nurse has come out to say that wasn't us, because the report was that, when a rat, Remi Ahmed Tifnumbu Wirekwe, visited Delta State yesterday, that the students, the nursing students of one nursing school in Agbo, right, were those in the audience who were singing, "Na your mama be this you." Have you forgotten?
Oh, we don't get another one. Na your mama be this one. Now our mama be this one. We don't get another one. Na your mama be this one. Only me to know. Na your mama be this one. Now our mama be this one. We don't get another one. Na your mama be this one. Now our mama Tinubu. Mama Nigeria.
That your mama be this year. So one lady came out, a student nurse came out to say that wasn't, number one, that wasn't Agbo. It was in Asaba, where nursing students were invited from different nursing schools in Delta States. And that when the MC started the song, they were not singing. Millions of people appreciated what you have done. Who asked you to come out and do explanation? I mean, they don't threaten them. You be the judge. Sisi Nurse.
My name is student Nurse Chema, and I'm a student of Delta State College of Nursing Sciences, Agbo. And I'm making this video regarding the videos that's been circulating online about our president's wife, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, coming to Agbo. Firstly, that event was not held in Agbo. It was held in Asaba Dome Event Center. And if you look at that video closely, you will see that the location is showing Asaba. And we were not just the school present in that event. Different schools were present. My school, Delta State College of Nursing Sciences, were present. Delta State College of Nursing Sciences, Eku, Wari, I think Saplet 2 was present. School of Midwifery, Asaba, were present. Even staff nurses and midwives, they were present. Government officials were present. Our governor, his wife, different people were present at the event. That's one. Secondly, the song that the MC raised, although he asked us to sing along, but our students, we did not partake in that song. Although we were singing because he asked us to sing along, but we did not sing "Na Your Mama Be This." Please, we beg in God's name. I don't know, the girl that posted this video and captioned it that the president's wife came to Agbo, our school. Please disregard the information. She did not come to Agbo. The event was held in Asaba, and Agbo students did not partake in that song, "Na Your Mama Be This." So we beg you in God's name. They're just trying to tarnish our image. Please, I'm making this video so that whenever you come across that video, you will know that the event was not held in Agbo.
Nuisance lele. Nuisance lele.
Chioma, on behalf of the student that sang the song yesterday, we are now asking the rest of the world to please ignore you. Okay? We no send you to tell everybody, say we no sing from Agbo. So on behalf of the student of Agbo nursing school in Agbo, we say, everybody, we want you to ignore Shioma. Shioma know well. Abi Kilungwori Shioma. Who sent Shioma to come and tell us that you know, Agbo students didn't join in the singing? Like, who are you? Song of the year. That put Shioma to back gate, abi.
We no get another one. Now our mama be this so we no get another one. Oluremi Tinubu. Now our mama be this so we no get another one. Now our mama be this so we no get another one. Now our mama be this so we no get another one. Oluremi Tinubu. Mama Nigeria, we no get.
Now your mama be this year, be this year. Shioma, be careful. If you are watching this video, right, next time, don't ever make such video again. No, abi kilo fe fa pala pala, kilo fa nonsense. I mean, if they threaten your school, now you behave well, like be careful. It's important that we get that message across to Shioma. Nobody sent you, okay? And except if Oluremi Tinubu, now your mama be that you except. Because in Akure, the students in Akure had to stage a protest today just to tell the world what life has been like for them as a student, as students in Ondo State. Life hard, security no day, right? To the point that they have become the constant and regular victims of the insecurity, which, according to them, mostly surrounds their different campuses. And it seems the government is not doing anything. What about the cost of cost of a living crisis? Anyway, they staged a protest in Akure today that I don't know if they called the military to come there or the military just happened to be passing by